Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Friday afternoon with your Live at 5 latest forecast update. We had some active thunderstorms across a large part of the area today. We still have a few more ongoing currently in parts of especially southern middle Tennessee. Nothing is severe right now, but some light and heavy rain around. Let's go to Viper Live Doppler radar, and then we'll talk about the forecast going forward. Have our live dual polometric Doppler radar located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, scanning the skies, and you can see active thunderstorms over into eastern areas of Wayne County, Tennessee, from near Ashland and Topsy down through areas just east of Waynesboro down to the east side of Collinwood. These are moving very little over time. Here's a loop for the past 30 minutes. You can see they're weakening a bit. They're only very, very, very slowly shifting off to the east, 10 miles per hour or less, but they will eventually shift over into Lawrence County, Tennessee over the next 15 minutes or so if they hold together, and then coming across a large part of the central and northern parts of the county with time if they can hold together. Lightning, heavy rain, and maybe some isolated 30, 40 mile per hour wind gusts, but nothing close to severe limits with the storms there. We'll put on the Huntsville Next Red radar so we can look regionally. And out of those thunderstorms, outside of those, we have another strong one here near Walnut Grove, Tennessee, with some lightning, heavy rain, maybe some isolated 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That is shifting. It's actually been weakening and now redeveloping a little bit. That's shifting over to the east. That's going to be moving over toward the Cypress Inn and Zip City areas over the next 15 to 30 minutes or so. So be aware of that. If you hear thunder, head inside away from windows. And then a few lingering thunder showers into the Huntsville metro, but a lot of the rain in North Alabama is now weakening from the earlier heavy thunderstorms. You see the blinking green polygon there over Franklin County, Alabama. That is that is a flash flood warning that is still on the board from the earlier thunderstorms. That expires at 5:30, but the rain from the thunderstorms has gone away. That was the earlier flash flooding situation. Let me check out some radar estimates for you here. And radar today estimating anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain in parts of Franklin County from Russellville down through Isabel to the Spruce Pine and Duketon areas from the slow moving thunderstorms earlier. And there were some reports of water covered roadways earlier this afternoon in the Russellville area. But that situation should have fixed itself a little bit since we've been without the heavy rain there for a little while now, and floodwater should have receded across the area. It wasn't a big flooding situation, but some isolated flash flooding in terms of street flooding across the area. You can see, other than the thunderstorms in Wayne County, southeast Hardin County, and then north of our viewing area, northeast Hickman County, not a whole lot going on across the area. A lot of the afternoon stuff has rained itself out. We'll switch over to the Arctic Air Skycam Network. This is from the E911 Center in Waynesboro on the west side of town, looking back east, southeast into the thunderstorms. It looks a lot more scary than it is. Nothing is severe, just some dark, low hanging clouds there because it's summertime. We have the moisture. Now, it's not currently 90 degrees. That's just the latest observation from the nearest NWS reporting site nearby, but not right at the E911 center itself because that rain hasn't affected the whole county and the whole region over there. It's scattered thunderstorms. So 90, not right at this location, especially not in the eastern part of the county where it's rain cool. The dew point has been up to 67, though, so plenty of moisture to work with for these afternoon storms. Slide over to Lawrenceburg. This is looking back westward into the thunderstorm cores. You can see the various rain cores that we have with that cluster of thunderstorms. Currently 82 degrees, rain cooled from earlier thunderstorms and the clouds associated with this one. Dew point is 63 with a west wind currently at 4 miles per hour. We're going to slide down to the shoals, check out Florence, Alabama. This is atop the Rivers Hall campus at the University of North Alabama. We're looking south down Pine Street here, 81 degrees. They're rain cooled from earlier activity. Dew point 61 and an east wind currently at 3 miles per hour. Rain cooled, even though we are seeing some sun breaking out there behind the storms in the shoals. Here's the evening fair forecast for the Middle Tennessee District Fair. If you're going this evening, and maybe a few isolated thunderstorms, especially the next hour or two. They are moving toward the area from Wayne County, so be aware of that. But deeper into the mid evening, I do think rain chances fade as we lose daytime heating, and a lot of the atmosphere has been worked over so far this afternoon. Anyway, and then partly cloudy overnight, we'll be dropping out of the 80s into the 70s as we into the evening, and then the 60s for the overnight temperatures across the region. You can see that after we were into the 90s earlier from the thunderstorms, we've gotten rain cooled and cloud cooled across a large part of the area into the low to mid 80s for many of us in several locations, even down into the mid to upper 70s from heavy rain. We will see warmer temperatures before more scattered thunderstorms for Saturday. We'll talk about these rain chances as we go forward. We do have some more showers and thunderstorms back in Arkansas with the disturbance, but I think with our rain cooled atmosphere here and then losing daytime heating before any of that was to get in, even though I can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm as we head into the mid to late evening hours completely, I do think a lot of that's going to weaken on its approach to us because of losing the instability. But we'll be watching it. That disturbance is going to kick off more showers and thunderstorms for Saturday as well. If you're headed to the high school football games tonight, it's the same situation. A few isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area. Kickoff time 82 degrees around 7 o'clock, dropping through the 70s as we head through game time, down to around 75 for many of us as we get toward fourth quarter. Some isolated thunderstorms still around for the evening, but no truly widespread activity. Now, the Futurecast model is just a general overall approximation. It's not picking up on that cluster coming out of Wayne County because it doesn't update every hour with new radar data. It only runs 4 times a day and then goes out to a few days. But it has the general idea of afternoon showers and thunderstorms weakening as we head on into the late evening hours and then going quiet for the overnight. Partly cloudy skies starting in the 60s for our morning, and then partly sunny skies around here for Saturday. And as we head into the afternoon, we get that daytime heating, bubble up scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, and it may start a couple hours earlier than what the model shows. It may start again as early as the midday and going on into the afternoon before settling down deeper into the evening. Just like today, a few storms could have some gusty winds, small hail, lightning, and heavy rain, but no big severe weather problems. A few more scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, with today overperforming, and then us having a signal for scattered showers and thunderstorms each day over the weekend. We have elevated rain chances a bit, but we're still talking scattered activity. Same thing for Monday, scattered showers and thunderstorms. It is trying to trend a bit more wetter, though, so we've upped the rain chances just a tick. Tuesday, Wednesday, especially, that's really starting to look like a wet time with off and on periods of widespread showers and thunderstorms. Some of that rainfall locally heavy. Can't even rule out a few strong thunderstorms across the area Wednesday as the main weather system kicks out across the area. In addition to the instability and the moisture we'll need, we may actually have a little bit of wind shear. I don't really think enough for a big severe weather threat or a tornado threat, but it may enhance the potential for a few strong thunderstorms. Too far out to highlight a severe threat because it may weaken, especially if the rain is widespread and cools the atmosphere. So nothing to worry about, but just keep in mind that by Wednesday, there could be a few stronger thunderstorms across the area. And then the system moves through and rain chances drop a bit for the end of next week. The rain chances have sped up a little bit for next week compared to what we were looking at in the data yesterday. So still hanging around 90 for Saturday. And then we start easing these daytime highs down mid to upper 80s to start the week. And then I think we're into the lower 80s for Wednesday, rain cooled air around with widespread showers and thunderstorms in lower 80s, if not some upper 70s around us. We hit Thursday into Friday as the upper level low crosses the area and we get a slightly cooler air mass into the region. So a break from the heat after we get past the next day or two or so. Isolated showers and thunderstorms into the evening, but no more widespread heavy rainfall expected. Overnight lows generally into the mid 60s. 7 day forecast starts with your hour by hour here. And again, scattered showers and thunderstorms midday, afternoon, into the evening hours. Some of that rainfall may be locally heavy, but again, it is scattered in nature. Daytime highs upper 80s to lower 90s. upper 80s Sunday into Monday with scattered showers and thunderstorms around. And then I think the highest rain chances on the board for the week are Tuesday and Wednesday. They may trend upward from Monday as well. They become more isolated as we head toward the end of next week. That's Look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.